Hello and welcome back. And today, I got a good one for y'all today. It's a metal anthem released in 1983. It's Metal Health by Quiet Riot. Um, like I said, it was released in 1983 off of Quiet Riot's somewhat debut album after the death of Randy Rhoads. It was released early March, like a year after Randy's death. And the lineup included Kevin DuBrow, Frankie Banali, Carlos Cavasso, and Rudy Sarzo came back from Ozzy's band to rejoin Quiet Riot. Um, it's going to be in standard tuning, and it's going to be in the key of E. And let's get started. The first chord we're going to play is the second fret of the D and the open A string. So it's going to sound like this. And you can slide into it to give it a little bit more power to it, so it'll be. The next chord is going to be on the third fret and the fifth fret of the A and the D. And then you're going to do a D chord, but instead of putting your index finger on the second fret of the A, you're just going to put all your fingers on the third fret on the low E string, your ring finger on the B string at the third fret, and your pinky finger on the third fret of the E string, the high E string. It's going to sound like this. You're going to strum that twice. So it's going to sound like this. Then you're going to go back to that power chord on the third and fifth, and then go to the power chord on the second fret of the D and the open A. You're going to transition back and forth with those. But on the second time doing, bend the power chord on the third and the fifth of the A and the D to give it a little bit more power. Like Carlos Cavasso did this a lot. Here's what we have all together. And then this part right here is going to be on the third fret of the low E. You're going to be bending that with the slightest bend you possibly can. And then repeat the opening riff. So here's everything. You're going to repeat that same thing with the same fill for 3 times. And then here's the part where it gets different. So here's how I'm going to play it for you now. The difference between this and the first part is you're going to be doing the open D. And you're going to strum that twice. It's going to be. You're going to let that ring out, and you're going to either bend with the whammy bar or bend the body of the guitar. I have a Floyd Rose, but if you don't have a Floyd Rose, you can use the body of the guitar like I do, because mine doesn't have a whammy bar. So it's convenient for me because Carlos also does this a lot too. And then we're going to switch into a clean tone. It's going to be on the second fret on the D, the G, and the B. And it's going to sound like this. So, like I said, it's going to start on the second fret of the D, G, and the B. Then you're going to go up 2 frets, so it's going to be on the fourth fret of the D, G, and the B. So it'll sound like this. You're going to slide out 1 fret, so it'll be on the fifth. And then go back to the fourth. And then the second. You're going to do that twice, so it'll be this. And then you're going to kick back into your distortion and slide in. It's it's relatively the same thing, but instead of having a clean tone and letting the note ring out, you're going to play the note. So it's going to be this. We're going to heavily palm mute the low E string multiple times in between the chords. So it'll be. The first time. And then the second time, you're going to do that, but let it ring out like as if you were doing the clean tone, but with the distortion sound. And then slide back into the opening range. The next part is going to sound like this. Sorry. This is going to be on the 20th fret of the high E string and the 17th fret of the B string. So it's going to sound like this. And then you're going to be on the 20th fret of the B string and the 17th fret of the G. And you're going to be on the 9th fret of the G, 19th fret of the G, apologize. And you're going to go to the 17th fret of the D string. So it's going to sound like this so far. You're going to go onto the 19th fret of the D, and then hammer on to the 17th fret on the A. Then you're going to slide down 2 frets, and you'll be on the 15th of the A. Hit that twice and bend it a slight bit. And then slide down to the 12th. That'll be your ending note. So here's what we have. And then we're going to go back into that clean part, like earlier. And then go back to the distortion, play the same exact way you did earlier. And that's the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed, and like and subscribe, share it to people who think that would enjoy this as well. Comment what other song I should cover next or teach, and just hit the notification bell if you want to see what I want to do in the future and see my polls and my community. You can look at my community, see what I'm going to post, and see what shorts I've released and other videos I'll release in the future. But that's all for today. See you next time. Bye-bye.